on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. Welcome to Friday and affirmation. Affirmation, my friend.
Cool.
We've talked this week a little bit about how I'm a little more deep, and
Yes.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Yes.
Broad-minded, deep,
Uh-huh.
well thought.
Broad-minded, no.
Well, yeah, kind of. And I
Really
was just
not.
I really didn't even plan this. I was just going through the news this morning and happened to stumble upon this article. The trait that a subtle sign that someone is highly intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And
Let's go.
This is gonna fall. This will knock you on your heels. You ready?
What's this from? What's the where'd you get this?
It's from the CNBC and their Make It column.
Okay.
Under leadership.
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes the signs that someone is smart are easily recognizable. Other giveaways are more subtle. I have one of the more subtle giveaways.
Which is?
All right, you ready? The top one is being a good listener. A New York psychotherapist and career coach says Jenny Manapaya. People who are able to perceive interaction holistically rather than just being in the moment and responding to the last thing you said, or the first thing they thought of, are usually higher intelligent.
Well, that's not you. Your listening skills suck.
Listen, I listen great. Active listening is someone who can listen to you at length, truly taking in what you're saying and not interrupt. So, again, you just interrupted me a second ago,
Mm-hmm.
which proves that you fell out of the tree way later than I did, genetically. They can hold the questions in their mind until you finish, so you don't interrupt to clarify or share a thought just because you reminded them of it. See that?
That's
okay.
fair.
It's okay.
That's fair.
See?
That's something both of us need to work on. But
No. You need to work on that. I'm good.
You suck. No.
Yeah, you
suck at listening worse than I do.
Hmm?
And I'm working on mine. But and it's not, honestly, in fairness to you, I'm going to give you a bit of a mulligan on this because I have a number of people in my life. They're good people. A lot of these family members who don't hear everything I say.
Yep.
Because I live in a nuanced world where things aren't all one way or the other. They will just take from it the pieces they want to take from it or the impressions they have. If you say this one thing, it's just this one thing, and you completely forget about the other thing I said. And you do this all the time. I got family members who do this all the time. That's why I'm one of the most misunderstood people I know.
Oh,
because most of my will say, "Oh, you're this, you're that." No, I'm not. You never really listen. You listen to a part of what I say and ignore the rest because it fits whatever box you want to put me in, and that's fine. I mean, it's a natural human thing. You kind of a lot of us do this. I can be guilty of this too about selective listening, and I try to get better on that. I try not to pigeonhole people too much. Like when I talk about, people in Congress being whores, I'm not judging them for being whores. I empathize. I can sympathize. I understand. I'm not judging you. I'm just observing behavior, and that's it. I'm not saying you're horrible people for being whores. I'm just saying you're acting whorish by this particular behavior. But if you selectively listen to this, Dave hates these people. No, I don't hate anybody.
Well, we know you don't hate whores. I mean,
no, I don't.
You get hotel rooms for a reason, and that's okay.
Okay,
no
go.
Judgment. Hey, judgment-free zone here. Nothing going on wrong there.
Well played. Well played.
Well, someone had to bring that back. I mean,
very good.
We turn a fun bit into Dave's lecture about humanities.
No, it's not lecture. It's not.
No, not at all.
I think it was very appropriate that you brought that up because I was actually thinking about that on my way into work.
Were you really?
Morning.
Maybe you read the same article.
I was thinking about how, people hear what they want to hear and they don't take into account everything that's said. And that's it.
Right. Okay. Well,
they just wrap that up.
Could have been fun, but you wanted to turn it.
It was fun.
You wanted to turn it into defend Dave again, so
Well, I wasn't defending. It was
Not at all.
No.
I turn a fun.
No,
I bring
again,
a fun thing in, and all of a sudden it's an accusation again, and you're like, "Oh my god, he's telling me I don't listen. Oh, he's trying to be smarter than me."
because okay, honestly, no, but I thought it was funny. It was funny that you were talking about you being this person that's great at listening when you suck at. I
Well,
just thought that was fun.
there
So
are
that was fun.
now let me tell you, there are times when listening is required, and I'm really good at that when it's required.
Yeah, I would. You know what?
This
I'll give you that.
hogwash.
Depends
I
on-
mean, seriously.
oh, this. Oh, you're talking about this.
If there was a moment when I really needed
Okay.
to pay attention to you, don't you think I would be pretty solidly focused?
Well, there have been a few of those.
Let's
even
just
on this
say it came
broadcast,
down to
but-
that moment where it was, Andy, I need to marry this man. What do I do?
Okay.
And I would
okay,
sit down
first
with
of
you and I
all,
would say, well, Dave, let's have a talk.
Which one do you want? You want this one, or you want both?
I mean,
you want
but
both
between here and there, I mean, do I really need to focus on your babble? I mean, seriously?
You know what? If more people would focus on it, they'd be smarter
Of
and better
course they would.
adjusted, and
Yes, of course
have a
they
more have a more broad worldview.
Yeah.
The one you
course
like
they
to
would.
pretend that the one you like to pretend to have. You know, it's all good.
Do some news or something. What do you?
All right, let's get into it. Hey, speaking of horrors, Congress avoided a potential government shutdown on Thursday. Both chambers passed a short-term funding bill that will keep the bloated pig corpse of the U.S. bureaucracy running for the rest of the fiscal year. This passage allows allows Congress basically to just get out of Washington before another snowstorm blows in. So basically, it's like let's just get this covered so we can get out of town and not get snowed in for, however long that's going to be.
Ugh.
What else is happening? 30 years past her prime, pop icon Madonna facing a lawsuit. Two New York City men are suing the 65-year-old for starting her December 13th show over 2 hours late. The Barclays Center in Brooklyn had the celebration tour set to begin at 8:30. Madonna didn't show up till almost 11 p.m. The two men who had to get up for work the next day are seeking unspecified damages.
You know,
I
don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think it's
Probably
bullshit
not.
that she pulls that. I really do. What do you do with this though? I mean, it's not like she's the first artist that's pulled this. Guns N'
Right.
Roses has done it forever.
Yeah.
Prince used to do it all the time.
Mhm.
I think it's an insult to the fans.
It is.
But on the
It
other
is.
side of the coin too, I saw some footage from Detroit when she was there earlier this week. It was amazing. A great show. I could argue with the set list. It was tepid. Out of all of the Madonna hits over the years, and I'm saying that as
Mhm.
somebody that, if somebody came to me and said, "Andy, tell us what to play on a Madonna tour," knowing all her music over the years, and I didn't care for the idea that it was broken up into 7 acts.
Mhm.
But, dude, she's an icon. And you can think all you want that she's over the hill and washed up and everything, and that's fine. But there is no denying she is up there on the level of Elton John and
Mhm.
all. Yeah, I mean, she
I wouldn't deny that.
huge.
Great,
huge.
great self promoter.
Yeah.
Good voice.
Yeah.
Again, when I would like just from a performance from
Right.
from artist standpoint, from a voice quality standpoint, again, I would say the difference between her and Taylor Swift is this. Taylor Swift is infinitely more likable, and I think people enjoy her because she treats her fans better than Madonna. Kind of views those like she's up here. Taylor Swift, whether she believes this or not, and I don't know if she does or not, but she gives you at the very least the illusion that, hey, I'm just one of you.
Yep.
Madonna has no interest in doing that.
No, she doesn't.
Madonna is, I don't give a shit what you got going tomorrow. I don't care, how much you paid to get in here. I'm showing up when I feel like showing up, and
Yep.
F you.
Yeah.
And she has the right to do it. And, again, I would, if I were a judge, I would throw this lawsuit out. I said,
Of
this
course.
is ridiculous. This is dumb. But I do appreciate, like, I get it. I
The
get why
statement.
you'd be showing up pissed. But first of all, you're two guys. What the hell are you doing at a Madonna show?
Well,
Unless, you know,
let me explain this
unless
to you,
you're,
Dave.
unless you you live a different. Okay, wait. Fairness.
Of
Wait.
Madonna's fan base, Dave. Let me
Unless.
explain to you
Okay,
a
you
good
just interrupted.
portion of who her fans are.
I know. Look,
They were,
she's.
and there's nothing wrong with that. It's
I wasn't saying there was. I wasn't saying there was. Unless, like I said, you live a different lifestyle.
there
than
you
I
go.
do,
All right.
in which case, there you go. You know, you and Andy can enjoy your Madonna show, and I'm not,
Hey,
again, no
you
judgment.
know. Hey, out of the two
No
of us,
judgment.
who's the one that Madonna sent an autographed picture to that says
Okay,
to Andy,
again.
love Madonna,
Oh, I'm sure that was heartfelt and
hanging up in the basement.
wasn't covered in a lot of other.
No.
Yeah, never mind.
It's beautiful. It's when Candlebox
Fun, yeah,
came
I'm
out.
sure it was,
Candlebox
yeah,
was on
it's
her
great.
record label. We were one of the
Aw.
first people to put them on the air, and Madonna's like, "Hey, who's this Andy guy?"
That was so thoughtful of her.
Yeah, I like it.
And again, I'm not judging Madonna. I do not judge Madonna. I think, you know,
Be jealous of my poster.
fake British accent aside,
Yep.
65 years. She's still working, and she doesn't have to. So that deserves something. Okay. Am I a fan? No.
Okay.
Do I think she's a net positive? No.
Okay.
But is she, you know, again, you got to give for lack of a better word, you give the devil his due.
Okay.
There you go.
There you have it.
Not calling her the devil or anything like that. Finally, it's game on in the Motor City
Oh my
again
God,
Sunday afternoon.
again?
The Detroit
Oh.
I'm sorry, you've got to deal with another historic playoff game. Good Lord. Again, man card permanently revoked, set on fire,
Seriously,
never to
dude.
be
It's
reissued.
it's
The
5
hell?
days a week. You wrapping up the news with a Lions story.
Because this is the biggest thing in the state of Michigan. Muskegon, West Michigan, eastern side of the state,
Okay.
the UP, everywhere. This is the story. They take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Ford Field, 3 p.m. Detroit now up to a 6.5 point favorite
Oh,
over the Bucks. Average ticket price, the highest ever for a
Stupid.
divisional round playoff game, $1,186. Lowest price you're going to find, $700 right now.
stupid,
So,
stupid.
it's not stupid. Again,
It's stupid.
what I love is, and nobody should be bitching about this.
I'm not.
Nobody has. I'm just saying, nobody should be bitching about it. You can enjoy the game like I'm going to enjoy the game on the TV, have perfect seats, or you can
Pay-per-view
shell
wall.
out the bucks and
Yep.
go. And that's fine too. If you want to invest, and I'm gonna give you some advice. You want to make some cash. You want to pay for your kids' community college or 4-year school, or get yourself a new car, maybe buy a house. Swallow the 6.5. Lions winning that thing by at least a touchdown.
Okay.
At least. I will guarantee you. And then they'll probably get rolled by Frisco in the NFC Championship game. But this is just the beginning, Lion fans. You got a bright future ahead. This has already been a successful year. It's all gravy. But it's going to be a Tampa Bay beatdown. The Bucks have no shot. Virtually no shot. A punch. They got a not quite a Buster Douglas puncher's chance, but I'd be shocked. I'm not shocked by much. I'd be shocked if Tampa Bay won that. Michigan State, meanwhile, beats Minnesota 76-66. The 14th place in the Big Ten. Michigan goes down to the nationally ranked 14 Illinois Fighting Illini 88-73. That's sports.
All right. Time for a little Jeopardy. This is going into
Let's
the
do it.
weekend, so it's a big one. A lot on the line here. Listening would be important because you're not very good at it.
Sure.
You're nowhere near as good as
Oh.
I am. So, hey.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Was that above?
This is a family show.
You can blur that out in
Yeah.
post.
1,200.
Okay.
Never let him see you sweat. Pretend like you know this one. A classic Lincoln relating to U.S. states or Euro cuisine.
A classic Lincoln? Is that what you said?
Again, our listening skills.
I was listening. That's why I didn't hear if it was it Lincoln. Can you confirm that it was a classic Lincoln?
This is Jeopardy. And we're
Yes.
working on our listening skills today. So no,
I know.
cannot.
That's why I had you. I was listening, but
Has Ken Jennings ever repeated a word for
your enunciation sometimes
my
is off.
enunciation has nothing to do with it.
Yes,
My
it
diction
does.
has nothing to do with it.
It's all about your diction and your
My
enunciation.
diction is wonderful.
Cuisine or southern states. Got it. But I don't know if you said Lincoln or not, so that's what's throwing me.
What a
I won't
conundrum.
repeat it.
What a place to be for the non-listener.
Okay. See, this is perfect for how we started the show.
Yes, it is. Amazing how it circled back, isn't it?
Some
people would call that confirmation or proof.
No, I didn't, because I'm not pretending I heard it. No, I did listen, but I could. But did what you say sound like Lincoln or not? Can you just confirm that? Did you say Lincoln? Because it's a technical issue with the headphones. This isn't me not paying attention. I thought you said Lincoln. What? Never let him see you sweat. I know that's the category. Having to do with cuisine and or the southern states. What?
Time's up.
I don't know what the answer is.
Okay, that's fine. That's all you had to say was you didn't know the answer was. Okay, so the category, you didn't listen to the category because that
never let him see you sweat.
No, it wasn't.
That's what you said.
The category was that's a car model.
You didn't say that.
Yes, I did. I said never let him see you sweat going into the category. Then you didn't listen to that's a car model. And then I said it was 1200. And then I said a classic Lincoln relating to the U.S. states or Euro cuisine.
U.S. Okay, that would be.
Where did Southern come from in that?
I don't know. You said I thought you said Southern states.
So you didn't listen.
No. This was a headphone issue.
Those are not your Dollar Tree headphones that you usually go buy, Mr. Cheapy Cheaperson. No. This is accountability, my friend. This is you not listening.
I'm all for accountability. And it wasn't that I wasn't paying attention to these.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you, you missed it today, and it's Continental, Lincoln Continental.
Okay.
And that's 1200 negative. So I have to go to the calculator.
I think I would have gotten that had my headphone. Okay, that's fine.
You're
Look,
gonna go home.
I'll take
You're
going to
go home and work on listening skills this weekend. Okay.
I need to work on my technical problems with my headphones.
You need to work on listening skills.
No,
because once again,
to do with that.
I'm right. Have a great weekend.
See ya.
Happy Friday, Muskegon. The worst of the snow is over, but we will still be dealing with a little bit of it through Saturday. So let's take a look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Your weather headline shows snow overall for the next couple of days. We'll mostly miss Muskegon. Our best chance of snow will be throughout the day on Saturday. Most, if not all of Friday, will be dry. And then we will have temperatures staying in the teens and the 20s through Sunday until we warm into the 30s next week. And it does look now like snow will be more likely on Tuesday rather than rain, as the colder air just lingers a little bit longer than originally thought. But this is the future radar. This is noon on Friday, and you can see there's a very, very heavy lake effect snow band in the middle of the lake. So we're expected to stay dry here in Muskegon, as the winds will be actually going offshore over the lake. And then all that system snow early Friday morning will be moving off to the east as well. And then by 9 p.m., you can see the band of lake effect snow will try to move closer to West Michigan. So I think by Friday night, we'll have a little bit of light lake effect snow. But in general, it should stay less than an inch of snow for here in Muskegon. But the heaviest snow will likely fall in extreme southwest Michigan and also into northwest Indiana. So if you have travel plans going to Chicago on Friday, I definitely would just cancel them, because the road conditions will be very, very difficult, if not impossible, on I-94 heading to Chicago. So for your Friday, expect actually mostly cloudy skies. We might actually be partly cloudy at times Friday with a high of 18. We're not expecting any snow during the daytime hours on Friday until the lake effect snow band tries to move a little bit into West Michigan overnight going into Saturday morning. And we could also get down into the negatives for temperatures, so it will be a pretty cold night Friday night. And then on Saturday, we're expecting light lake effect snow to continue during the morning and afternoon hours, as we'll stay in the low 20s. We'll stay in the 20s on Sunday, but lose the lake effect snow shower activity finally. And then we'll warm into the 30s next week with a chance of snow now on Tuesday with a wintry mix Tuesday night. And it looks like we may be near 40 by the end of next week. And that's your Friday and weekend forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Cole Woods Weather, and have a great weekend.